Can you smile? Can you smile to camera? I love you. Isn't she pretty? She's so pretty. She's my baby. Isn't she good? Isn't she good kitty? This is a good kitty. Why I gotta be throwing shade, girl? Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that's a wrap. Hey lovies, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about my favorite cruelty-free makeup, and I'm doing this in collaboration with my sweet friend Lisa from the channel Blushing Shades of Beauty. I'll list her channel and her video below. She is super sweet. She has been supporting me and my channel from the very beginning. We have established a beautiful friendship outside of YouTube. She is just a sweet individual. She's beautiful. She has great taste in makeup. I cannot say enough amazing things about her. So please, please, please check out her channel, check out her video, subscribe to her. Tell her I sent you. You guys will love her. I decided to do a cruelty-free collaboration because we're both obviously cruelty-free. I believe she went cruelty-free shortly after I did, so we've been learning about what it means to be cruelty-free together. We've bounced ideas off of each other, sharing what we're liking. So it's been a lot of fun to have somebody with the same values along the journey with me. If you're familiar with being cruelty-free, then you know that there are what I call different levels and different ways to practice a cruelty-free lifestyle. I follow a lot of different websites. I believe My Beauty Bunny. I also follow Paula's Choice. Paula's Choice has a nice section on their website of a dictionary. So I do research a lot of brands and a lot of different things before I shop. Obviously, I'm well aware of the major brands that do not partake in a cruelty-free business structure model, whatever. So I stray away from those and put my money towards items that I know are cruelty-free. A company can be considered cruelty-free, but their parent company may not. The biggest example of that would be L'Oreal. L'Oreal owns a lot, and I mean a lot, of different brands. However, the brands within the L'Oreal company may still maintain a cruelty-free title because they particularly don't test on animals. So for instance, Urban Decay is owned by L'Oreal, but Urban Decay is considered cruelty-free. A lot of times a company will lose their cruelty-free standing to be able to sell in China. For example, MAC, a long time ago, used to be considered cruelty-free, but they no longer are considered to be cruelty-free because they sell in China. And if you sell products in China, beauty products in China, it has to go through China's means for testing, and China tests on animals. So a lot of brands who've gained their cruelty-free status by pulling out of selling in China. So there's a lot of information and a lot of background. If you're interested in learning more about that, I'll leave a couple of the links listed below. These are my personal views. I just think that just because I'm cruelty-free that I think everybody needs to be cruelty-free. It's a personal preference. Anyways, moving on to what this video is actually about. I want to go ahead and share with you some drugstore favorites as well as high-end favorites. The first set of items I want to share with you are my Makeup Geek shadows. This is only a few of them. If you're familiar with Makeup Geek, then you know how amazing these are. If you are not familiar with Makeup Geek, what are you waiting for? Pull the trigger and get to step in because these shadows are fantastic, a great price point, really, really, really nice. A lot of my looks will often have at least one of these shadows in the look because there's just some great transition shades, some great lid shades. If you're interested in seeing a Makeup Geek video, leave that in the comments below. I got a bunch of her new mattes and her new duochromes and some of her new pigments. So if you are interested in seeing a video all about Makeup Geek, maybe my favorites from the brand, then leave that in the comments below. I am happy to do that. But I definitely recommend. These are talked about a lot on YouTube for a great reason. I cannot have a cruelty-free video favorites without mentioning the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. Now, ColourPop is very, very, very affordable. Their eyeshadows like this run $5. Their lip liners run $5. Their Lippie sticks run $5. Liquid lipsticks are like $6, and they just came out with a bunch of eyeliners. I don't know the price point on those, but less than $10. A fantastic, fantastic line. This is the shade Couche. This is from the 90s collection, and by far one of my absolute favorites from the brand. Buying that set is worth this puppy right here. This is a beautiful, beautiful lid shade. I have a ton of favorites from the line. I didn't want to bring them all out because this video would be 8 hours long, but definitely a great product, a great price point, and a great company. With the ColourPop theme, and this is where we get into ColourPop Lippie pencils and Lippie sticks. Again, these retail for $5 each, and you're getting a fantastic product. These are sharpenable. Is that the right word? Sharpenable? I think so. They go on beautifully. They wear beautifully. They just are amazing. And then the Lippie sticks, I prefer the matte and the sheer formulas. Here is the sheer formula and here is the matte formula. I really, really enjoy both. Just, again, a great product and a great price point. I have probably almost every single color, sadly, or happily, however you want to look at it. Moving onward is blush. My all-time favorite blush from the drugstore that is cruelty-free come from Milani. I absolutely adore the baked blushes. I love all of this. One right here is Luminoso, just a fantastic product. These, in my opinion, might be a little steep in price for drugstore. Yes, is forever having coupons or buy one get ones or buy one get one half off. So just watch the weekly ads for these, and that's when you should snag them. And then their powder blush, it looks like a beautiful rose. These are gorgeous as well. This is one of the newer shades, Awakening Rose. I don't know if it was a limited edition or not. So hard to keep up, but these are just really, really, really beautiful blushes. Milani as a whole makes some amazing products. Really appreciate their blushes. A great drugstore blush. And I'm considering this nail polish drugstore because I know you can get Zoya at Ulta. You can also shop Zoya.com. They run about $9 a bottle. The Zoya nail polishes. This is the shade Natty. It's what I'm wearing here. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. This is like a bluish gray tone. Any of the Zoya polishes I really, really like. I've been buying a lot of these recently, which you'll see in a nail polish haul, but they just have great deals. Get on their newsletter list and you will be able to receive an email anytime they have a sale. Just a really, really, really great polish. They go on beautifully, free, but they are also free of all the nasty stuff. So definitely recommend these. Now, moving into high-end item I want to share with you is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This stuff is fabulous. I mentioned it in my Sephora VIB recommendation video. I also used it in my full coverage foundation video. I'll link both of those videos below. This stuff is amazing. If you have dry skin and you're looking for something that is going to give you a nice dewy finish to your skin, then you definitely need this. It smells amazing. The packaging is very, very luxe. Just a beautiful, beautiful product and one of my go-tos right now. The foundation I want to share with you that is making my life is the Kojendo Aqua Foundation. I am in the shade 143. I love you. So cheesy. But this is amazing. It is first and foremost pump top, which can we talk about that? More companies need to make pump tops. I mean, let's be real. But this foundation is fantastic. It gives you medium coverage but buildable, and it gives you just the most beautiful, subtle glow. It's just fantastic. Now, if you are oily, this may get shiny on you by maybe like the 8 hours of wear, maybe even 6 to 8 hours of wear, but it is just a beautiful, beautiful foundation. I will say the color matching can be difficult because it's sold at Sephora.com online only. So what I did was I went specifically to the Koja No website, and they have sample packs that you can buy for like $3 and some change, and it ships super fast, and you can pick between like the light set or the dark set to figure out which color is going to match you better. I purchased both, and I ended up being the 143. The 123 will probably match me more in the winter, but beautiful, beautiful foundation. Can't do a cruelty-free video without mentioning my girl Kat Von D. The Shade and Light palette. This thing is a game changer, a life changer. I have been using this each and every time I've worn makeup for the past 6-8 weeks. It was in my Sephora VIB recommendations video. Hands down is the best contour palette out there. The powders are very finely milled. They're very smooth. They go on your skin amazingly. They blend like a dream. It's almost as if they melt into your skin, and I just really, really like this. I have been using every single shade. I like these two shades here for under my eyes. I like to use this to clean up my contour. I like to contour with this on the backs of my cheeks, and then I like to use these two shades to blend it out. I also like to mix this shade and the lighter shade on a big fluffy brush and run that all around the perimeter of my face to bronze it up and warm it up. And they're matte, but to me they have a little something extra than just being matte, but just absolutely beautiful, and I cannot live without this, and I definitely recommend it. Another one, this is new for the holidays. If you can get your hands on it, you absolutely need to. It is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. This is holiday this year, the Bling It On palette. Again, Tarte does it right when it comes to blushes. I have been reaching for this a lot. Spoiler alert, you will see this in my October favorites when I put it up, when I upload it eventually. But a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. You're getting all kinds of shades. So bang for your buck, go for the palette. If you're not interested in the palette, buying them in the single pans is just fine. But Tarte's blushes are amazing. They wear really nice, and a huge, huge color selection. I want to share with you our high-end lipsticks, and if you've been with me for a while, this is going to come as no surprise. The Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. I'm wearing Lolita today. Get it if you can. Check in store, check online. If they're sold out online, get an email notification. You need it in your life. These are fabulous. They go on very nice. They wear very nice. I know a lot of people say, oh, they're so drying. I find that if you apply a very thin layer of these, you are not going to experience dryness. I don't experience dryness. I'm pretty particular when it comes to lip products, and these are making my life. I have so many different colors, so many different shades. I definitely, definitely, definitely recommend picking up some of these. And then I also wanted to quick mention the Kat Von D Studded Lipsticks. These are matte. Again, great, great formula. The shade Chula is amazing. If you're looking for a red that has something extra, you need this. It's got a little bit of a burnt to it, so it's kind of like a more warm sienna shade. Just lovely. These are fantastic. They're long wearing. I find them to be very comfortable. And then Lovecraft. I know this is pretty popular, but it's just a really pretty like mauve shade. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Just a really nice formula. And again, Kat Von D is a lover of animals, so she does everything cruelty-free. And then I did want to make a mention, just because you don't hear a lot of people talk about these on YouTube. You see a lot of people talk about them on Instagram, but I don't really hear a lot of people mention them on YouTube. Maybe I'm watching the wrong people, I don't know. But these are the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipsticks. I own several of the shades. I just picked up 3 of the holiday shades. If you are looking for a fantastic liquid lipstick, again, if cruelty-free and vegan is your drug of choice, if you will, then you need to check out Jeffree Star's line of velour liquid lipsticks. If you're in the LA area and you can get to the Morphe store just started carrying these, but they are fantastic. I'll show you the doe foot applicator if you're not familiar. Here is what it looks like. These are impeccable wear time. The formula is fantastic. They're extremely pigmented. They just are amazing. I have several of these, and if you are interested in seeing a lip swatch video, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to do that. Same with my Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipsticks. If you want a lip swatch video, let me know and I can do that. That is it for my favorite drugstore and high-end cruelty-free makeup at the moment. Obviously, as I try different things and explore different brands, my loves kind of shift and change for the moment. But I mean, overall, these are fantastic products. They are made by brands that take our lovely fluffy critters into consideration and do not test on animals. If you have any questions about what it means to be cruelty-free, leave those in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out Lisa's video. I cannot wait to see her video. A big thumbs up if you love our furry creatures, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.